Look at these proper dickheads, all of them. I'm definitely coming back to you, Leonora. I'm definitely coming back to you. I just need to see what Elizabeth Donnelly's in for. She's got sideburns. I can see them sideburns. I can see them. 27 years old female. It's not telling us how long she's got locked up for, but she did it in Ashton. She did it in 2011. Elizabeth Donnelly killed her mother, Valerie Donnelly, 62, at home in Press Hall Road, Ashton, on the 25th of March 2011. She killed her after she tried to lock her in the house and left a foot of the stairs. She kept coming back to stab her again as she thought she could hear noises coming from it and that the knives were not working as her mother was wearing some kind of body armor. What? I knew it was sounding a bit mad. She also claimed that her guardian angel called Femiata was to some degree controlling her actions. Nah. Okay, she thought she had a history of mental health issues, and the police had recently urged Valerie Donnelly to send her daughter to a hospital, but she had refused, saying her daughter was not unwell. Oh man, okay. She was definitely unwell. 100% she was unwell. Should have listened to the professionals in it. I know not all the professionals are correct and stuff, but in this case they were in it. She thought that guardian angels were telling her to kill you, in it. Okay. Sean Say, I've never heard anybody with the surname Say. That's probably because he's the only guy and he's been banged up since 2011. And he's got another 19 years left. He got a big 30 years when he was 62 years old, so he's not getting out till he's 92. Rah, for a murder. Sean Say murdered his two children, Regina, 8, and Rolls, 10, to spite his estranged wife on the 13th of February 2011. The children were staying with him for the weekend when he slit their throats. He then called the mother and asked her to come and collect him. What, this guy's twisted. I'm not going to go deeper into that one because it's like a horror movie or something. In fact, let me see what it's saying. Nah, it's too mad, I don't, R.I.P. Intaz Janad Pless. Okay. He's out now, dangerous driver. He was convicted of causing the death of Valentina Plant Swenonen, 37, by dangerous driving. Valentina was riding a moped at the time when Intaz Pless, who was driving with excess alcohol, ran her over. Lincolnshire, 15th of February 2000, day after Valentine's Day. Okay. After being convicted, the court heard that he had a conviction for killing a friend in Latvia whose throat he cut. After being released from jail in Latvia, he came to England. Although police were unaware of his conviction, he had killed his friend with an axe. What? Okay, axe killer came over. Death by dangerous driving. Nutter. And then what, is he going to be sent back to? He's going to be sent back to Latvia, So yeah, Leonora, she's got manslaughter. She's out now. She got out 2 years ago. Leonora Sinclair was convicted of the manslaughter of her husband, Lloyd Sinclair. The husband was 73, a big age gap. She stabbed him to death during a row over what to watch on the telly, Leonora Sinclair had wanted to watch Harry Hill's TV Burp, whilst Lloyd Sinclair had insisted to watch the football. They'd been married for what, 10 months? 10 months. And then after them 10 months, it got to violence. At first, Leonora Sinclair said that Lloyd Sinclair had fell on a broken glass, but later changed the story to say that he stabbed himself in the leg. What? All over what? Harry Hill's TV Burp? Nah, that's terrible. It's not even worth it. It's not even that funny. It's not that funny at all. Okay, Darren Maxwell, you look like a nutter. What did you do? You've got 8 years, 8 months and 22 days left. You was 23, you're 42 off the sentence. Okay. 7th, you've got 19 big years. Darren Maxwell and Barry Smith killed Raymond Gormley, 19, in Glasgow Road, Blantyre, South Lanarkshire, on the 1st of February 2011. Maxwell, this one there, murder. Barry Smith was the culpable homicide charge. Raymond Gormley was stabbed 3 times when Darren Maxwell and Barry Smith robbed him, demanding his mobile and wallet. Raymond Gormley had refused to hand it over and was stabbed. Honestly, didn't want to give in to you. He wasn't going to give in. He stabbed him. Goon bags. You're in the best place. You're in the right place. Brekkie for you. Brekkie, yeah. Oh, I keep going back to this to the Jamaican prison food, but yeah, that's what you do deserve. But you're gonna get the. If it was my choice, I'd give him this one every single day. 3 times a day, the same meal. You'd be getting this. That was up to me. You're lucky I'm not in charge. Telling you. Okay. What did Mad Year this one? Why has he got his head tucked into his jacket? He's got a year left, 8 months and 27 days. Murder, you know. He got 12 years for it. Ian Hutchinson was convicted of the murder of his 7-week-old child, Kieran Hutchinson, when he shot to death in frustration while changing his nappy. You see, right? So why are these people getting like light time? Do these people got more for less? It's mad. Kieran Hutchinson had a fractured skull with bleeding to the brain and his eyes and died on 7th of September 2010. Honestly, with the kid only being 7 weeks old, I would have sentenced this fool to the kid's life expectancy at least, which would have been what? Call it 90 years in 90 years. I'd give the guy 90 years, me at least, minimum. I'm telling you. They should get the rest of the life expectancy bare minimum. So, okay, what have we got here? Senufaran Ganashinafan, yeah. He's 35 years old, male, definitely a male. Crime manslaughter. I think he's tried. He got 7 years for the manslaughter. Senufaran killed David Burgess, aka Sonia Burgess, 63. He pushed under the train at King's Cross at Piccadilly line. What? David Burgess was an immigration lawyer and gender variant and lived at home as a woman called Sonia Burgess. He was helping this one here with the mad name, who was undergoing gender reassignment surgery and living as a woman known as Nina, you know. Let's call him Neil, innit? They had been to see Neil GP in Cricklewood, North London, and was returning when Neil pushed David Burgess off a platform in King's Cross Station into the path of a train. Witnesses saw Neil push David Burgess very hard with both hands in the middle of the back onto the track, and CCTV footage showing him bending his knee to gain maximum force. What? The prosecution said the push was entirely deliberate and it was executed with the intention of killing Sonia Burgess. After all, it could hardly have been done with any less intention than to send Sonia to her death. It was born of anger and malice. Of course, in Neil's rucksack they found a note that said she was broke, depressed and suffering from gender dysphoria. Okay. So you be in the wing now, yeah, so what are you suffering from in the wing now, innit? Bullying. They've got you in protection, innit? You'll be on the wing with the pedos. The pedos will be looking at you, innit? Looking at you all funny. That's what you brought. Anyway, okay.